as you can remember, probably 2 or 3 EVO videos ago, but it's been like a couple of months now, I did a whole heap of ball joints in the back of the EVO. But there was one arm, this arm, that I couldn't do because I could not get the ball joint boot on. But after a bit of hiatus from trying, I managed to get it on with a lot of brute force and persuasion. So that's now in and I can replace it. And there we go, all done. New ball joint, fresh bush, nice clean arm. All done and dusted. And this junk for the bin. Now I actually had to go back in my previous videos to see if I was seeing things right, but the last time I drove this car was 3 months ago. And I'm talking hasn't even been started since then. So I'm getting it out on this beautiful afternoon just to wash it, because tomorrow there is a car meet in the morning in Braybrook at Howe from KOKAINE's shop. Now KOKAINE is an online brand where you can buy his own brand clothing and designs, as well as a few other trinkets. He does steering wheels and stuff like that. But the facility is absolutely amazing. Now, if you're into Japanese cars, I'm 99% sure you have probably seen his shop on the internet, but you'll get to see it in this video regardless. Now let's see if this thing starts. Now I've got to move the crown out to get the EVO out so I can wash it, because look at that. Absolute filth. And that is it. She's all nice and clean. And tomorrow morning we'll go meet up with the rest of the boys and head to this car meet. I'd actually forgotten how good this colour is in the sun. Oh, it feels so good driving this car again. But so I'm pulling up to meet Daniel, and just a pre-warning, I'm not going to show you much, but I know there's going to be a lot of questions about where I'm meeting Daniel and why. And it's for a future video. I promise I will explain. Nice engine crank.
I still gotta service it.
How's it feel driving this? It's been a long time, yeah? You serviced it already? Oh.
Guess how much the oil was?
A lot?
$115.
Is that good or bad?
It's expensive.
I've said it before, but the best thing about going to car meets, where's the Mark II and a Chaser there, is driving with your mates to the event. So we got Ronaldo's S14 and Daniel's EVO 6 in front of me, and a Chaser and a Mark II ahead of us that just came out of nowhere there. 33 GDR perfection. Series 3.
My.
Oh,
They don't have my phone. The text is just like 8.
wow. What a car. God damn. That's it, it's my favourite car, yeah. By far. So it's an actual roof cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just wrap it carbon fibre?
The bonnet dented the roof.
Ah, the bonnet fluid.
So, I remember that, man.
So you had glass out, everything to do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I smashed the window. So, and yeah, we're doing rust repairs. So I had these already out, the glass already
Wow.
out. And it's like, Will Times hack all the race cars with carbon roofs. I'm like, why not?
That's cool.
Yeah.
What was the roof like?
So for an event and a shop that I have never been to before, that was absolutely ridiculously huge. I had no idea what to expect, but that was bloody good, I'm telling you. So I'm going to put Howe's socials down below, so any future events, if you guys want to go to something like that, it is very, very good. It's in Braybrook for all the western suburbs people, and even the entertainment he had for a cars and coffee, like the burgers that were there, oh my god, I had a beef, like brisket burger, god damn it was good. And they even had a boxing match with a boxing ring going on in the center of the complex, and there was like half naked Brazilian dancer girls walking around, which is pretty cool. I'm never going to object to that. And Howe's shop setup is absolutely spot on. That place is so sick, just the stuff he sells, the setup with his car, just the merch. It is absolutely 10 out of 10, spot on. Absolutely love it. Anyway, now the short drive back home, and it was good to just get out with the boys, socialise a bit, get the cars out. It's hard when you got kids and, you know, you're my age, you got a lot of other responsibilities in life, but it's something I want to do a bit more now that the weather's getting better. I want to drive the cars, so hopefully I can do a few more videos like this. We'll actually have another one next weekend, which is going to be very, very cool, so stay tuned for that one. Anyway, that is it for this week's video. Goodbye. So I just thought I would share a thought here and get some opinions down in the comments, get a bit of conversation going. Well, I'm at a bit of a crossroads with the EVO, like I don't know what to do with it. Not as in like keep it or sell it. I'll never sell this car ever in a million years. More so, do I just keep cleaning it up and that's it and be happy with what I've got, or do I mod it? You know, do I, like, my ideal thing to do with this car would be to pull it off the road, pull the motor, redo engine bay, as in paint the bay, redo everything so it looks factory fresh, you know, re-zinc all the bolts, powder coat shit, blah blah blah, put it back together. And I would love to drop the front end out, drop the rear end out, and probably do an RS diff so it gets rid of the AYC system that's, you know, a bit troublesome in these cars when they start to go, which they do. And do a full underbody refresh as well, like I'm talking re-ball joint, re-bush everything, re-zinc nuts and bolts, repaint the floor, because the floor I know on CPs, this shape Evo, that they're body color, so you know this purpley blue is supposed to be the color of the floor, and it would look fucking amazing, like redone brand new. So that is like a really big job though. I would love to do it one day. I don't know if it's something I could, you know, sort of manage at the moment, but yeah, I don't know. Do I just chip away doing ball joints and bushes, but it's not really good for I'd love to just rip it all out and just go for it, but I want to re-powder coat the wheels because the rear ones are pretty trash from when I got them, because they were on the front of a mate's drift car, and then the fronts were black if you remember, and I had them powder coated white, but the powder coat started to chip on one of them, and I'd love to just get them redone, new stickers, new valves, new wheel nuts, just, you know, fresh again. So I I don't know. Do I take on something that big? Because that's a big commitment. Like, cars coming off the road, and it's going to be off the road for a while doing something like that. Do I drive it as is because you know the car meets are starting up again, the weather's getting good, so you can go for drives. It's not the best time to pull it off the road, but like I should have done this, you know, over winter, and I don't know. I just don't like having an undrivable car, if that makes sense, even if I'm not driving it. But I don't know. What's your opinions down below? I definitely don't want to do some like big power thing. I don't really want to build a motor. It's too much. So I don't know. Give your opinions downstairs.